If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets.
And we can't wait to see you all at our next home game, where we will be doing a special giveaway. Everyone who comes to the game will see their own Spurs rally towel. You won't want to miss this. And don't forget that during the next game, we will be doing a very special giveaway. Come to the game, bring your friends and family, and everyone in attendance will receive their very own Coyote poster. The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive...
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is and despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop, that has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows, with Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin, and players will eventually want to be there.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And checking out the Lakers, a half game back.
When I look at San Antonio, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Mamukelashvili passes to Vassell. Buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio. Ball against MP. To the middle. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 12 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
MP against Paul. MP kicks to James. And here's MP for three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Vassell, the pass to Mamukelashvili. There's a screen. Johnson from outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 13. Inside, James. And James throws it down.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Paul. Elbow shot. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
Get there.
Now here's Davis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Davis has got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The first free throw is good. Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 11. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do. And this path, I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
And here is Davis. His last outing, he had 24 points. To the inside, and stolen by Vassell. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Jones, no one around him. And the three ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Jones against MP. LeBron is screen on Jones. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Another miss. The drop continues. Now just 1 for 9 from the floor.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's MP. He's got 5. LeBron with a screen on Jones. San Antonio with the rebound. Amukelashvili has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Barnes. Jones kicks to Barnes. Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Jones, and with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher, and once Monty Williams signed...
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
They've got Zach Collins, Trey Jones out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Jones in the post. Russell's there. And the basket by Jones.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
MP finds Hachimura. James sets the screen for MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. James outside, fires the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Brenham off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 15. Here's MP. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Takes a 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jones has got 10 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. some changes here for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Paul. His last outing, he had 8 points. Mamukelashvili passes to Wembanyama. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Spurs second.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Here's Branham. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. MP way outside. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama.